There's a big YouTuber, Nikki Phillippi. As you can see here, Nikki Phillippi sparks outrage after she put a dog to rest for biting her son. They had a dog from a puppy, and they kept this dog for 10 years. This dog was a member of their family for 10 years. They then had a baby. This baby started crawling around. The dog and the baby had some disagreements. The dog actually bit the baby, not too seriously, but bit the baby nonetheless. That's pretty bad. It's very fucking bad. It's very bad. So what they did was they called the Humane League or whatever, whoever they called, Humane Society, Humane League. They asked, what can we do? And the Humane League apparently told them, you can't do anything. This dog is not going to be adopted by anyone. So they just fucking killed the dog. 10 years. And they killed the dog. 10 fucking years, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with people? People are mad about this. Really fucking mad. I want to show you a little clip that Rose put together from Cheap Lazy Vegans.
I'm just going to read you some of the comments that I screenshot yesterday. You and your wife are sick. I cannot believe you murdered your dog. He didn't die. You murdered him. No sympathy. I think the words you needed to say were, we murdered our dog. You didn't even try. You should be disgusted with yourself. He didn't pass. He was murdered. Shame on you both for murdering your dog. This is not a good look, and I'm absolutely disgusted. Do I disagree with those comments? No, I'm not disagreeing with anything. I personally don't use the word murder when I describe what happens to animals because I've been trained not to. By not just non-vegans, but also vegans. We've been told that using the word murder is wrong because we're not describing what's happening to humans, but also it's not a good communication tool.
As you know, for me, I don't hold back on using words that are accurate to describe what is happening. Cows are raped in the dairy industry. Farmers shove their hands inside them to impregnate them. They are enslaved, i.e., they are not free. They are born into a life of captivity. That is the definition of slavery. And it is a Holocaust because they are killed in the millions, billions. It is a Holocaust. I've always held back on the word murder for the same reasons that Rose is talking about here. I've been told it's not accurate, but look at the hypocrisy of people. The same people who come after us for saying that animals are murdered are so quick to call it murder when it's to an animal they give a shit about. If you look at these people and what they did to their dog, if you look at them and you're pissed off, you say they fucking murdered their dog. They killed their dog. 10 years. That dog was a member of their family for 10 years and they killed them. If you're angry and you would call them out, you would say that is bullshit. Then why aren't you also angry about the people who are killing cows, pigs, chickens, and all these other animals? What does a dog have that these other animals don't have that makes it wrong to kill the dog and murder to kill the dog, but not wrong to kill all these other animals and not murder to kill these other animals? And look, before you tell me those animals are bred for food and dogs aren't bred for food, just know that this is bullshit because dogs are bred for food. And every single time Yulin Festival comes around, everyone gets fucking angry about it. And all of a sudden, it's the worst thing and everyone's talking about how they murdered dogs and killed dogs. But those dogs are bred for food. So cut the bullshit. Dogs, cats, cows, pigs, these animals are equal in the way that they all want to live without being used, abused, and killed just like you. And the dog wants to live without being used, abused, or killed, just the same as the cow wants to live without being used, abused, or killed, just the same as the chickens want to live without being used, abused, or killed, just the same as you want to live without being used, abused, or killed. It's not fucking rocket science, right? Whether they're bred for food or not is completely fucking irrelevant to the animal, to them. Do you think a dog in wherever they eat dogs is like, well, I was bred for this, so it's fine? Or the chicken's like, well, this is my purpose as a chicken, so it's fine. You put the purpose on them. They weren't born for that. You put this life on them. You put this burden on them that they have to be slaughtered, killed, murdered, whatever you call it, for your fucking plate. So if you have a problem with this couple, as you should have a problem with this couple who killed their dog of 10 years because their priorities shifted, because their situation changed, that dog did nothing to deserve that. This bothers you, then it should bother you. All those other animals who have this shit forced on them by you should also bother you. Be consistent, go vegan, stop paying for all of this to happen to them, and stop being a hypocrite.